Surprise news: Heughan and Dakota Johnson will have a lavish wedding to invite family and friends. Before the sun had even risen in Los Angeles, an exclusive photo from the Vogue Wedding Special Edition magazine leaked onto social media, causing an unprecedented earthquake. The exquisite black and white photo shows Heughan in a traditional Scottish tuxedo, holding hands with Dakota Johnson, elegant and graceful in a simple lace dress, both smiling in the sunset. The photo caption reads, "Rings Heughan and Dakota Johnson confirm they will marry this fall at an ancient Scottish castle, a fairy tale wedding, full of surprises." Less than 30 minutes later, the hashtag Sam and Dakota wedding climbed straight to the top of Twitter trends worldwide. What did the couple say? In an exclusive interview with Vanity Fair, Sam and Dakota opened up for the first time about the bold decision. Sam: "I never thought I'd get married before 50. But then Dakota came into my life, like a whirlwind. And I didn't want to let her go. Dakota: I didn't need a big wedding, but Sam is a classic romantic. And if you love a Scottish man, you're going to get married in a castle, right?" They both laughed. Their eyes spoke volumes. The venue, an ancient castle in the Highlands. Sam decided to hold the wedding at Inverary Castle, which has been used as a backdrop for many historical films and was once the ancestral home of the Heughan family. The castle will be decorated in a style that combines classic Scottish style with modern minimalism, a touch that both of them have. The leaked guest list includes Jamie Dornan, Dakota's best friend, Chris Hemsworth, Emilia Clarke, James McAvoy, Katrina Balfe. The last bit of news sent social media into a frenzy. Was Katrina really invited? Will she come? The invitation and the shock. A week after the wedding news was confirmed, Dakota herself posted a photo of the luxurious gold-plated wedding invitation, with lace edges hand-embroidered with traditional Scottish silver thread, on the card. The message on the invitation read, "We, Sam Dakota, cordially invite you to the most important day of our lives at Inverary, on October 27 this year. A day of love, memories and forever vows." The photo attracted attention, but what shocked fans even more was when Katrina Balfe posted a photo of the exact same invitation, with the chilling caption, "Inviting me to your wedding to someone else. So Heughan." The post received over 9 million likes in just 24 hours and millions of comments from Outlander fans. "My heart breaks for you. How could he do this? Don't go, Kat. They don't deserve it." But Katrina said nothing more. Quietly, as usual, the preparations began. Inverary Castle was being renovated and heavily guarded. A team of over 150 people had come from all over the world to organize the event. Some details that surprised the media: Dakota's wedding dress was designed by Dior, inspired by Claire Fraser's costume in Outlander, with a sophisticated yet modern corset detail. The wedding band was the Royal Scottish Symphony Orchestra, who have performed for the Queen. Sam would wear the traditional Heughan kilt, carrying the family's 18th-century sword. The wedding was being called Hollywood's unofficial royal wedding, and the BBC had secured exclusive broadcasting rights. The night before the wedding, the door opens. On the evening of October 26, an intimate tea party is held in the castle garden for close friends. Sam sits by the fire, raising a glass of whiskey with Jamie Dornan and James McAvoy. He seems at ease, but his eyes occasionally linger on the window. Dakota is smiling brightly, talking to Emilia Clarke about life after marriage. And then, the door opens. All eyes turn to the woman who has just entered, Katrina Balfe. Wearing a grey silk dress, her hair pulled back into a bun, she walks slowly, each step sure. She does not avoid Sam's gaze, nor does she smile. The air in the crowded room freezes. The conversation is unheard. In a long corridor leading to the back of the castle, where there are no people and only the rustle of the Highland wind, Sam and Katrina stand face to face. "You're still the same, always know how to make others feel like nothing," Katrina said, not angry, just disappointed. "Kat, I didn't invite you to hurt you. I just want you to know that I still respect what we had." She looked at him, the man who had been her whole world, even if only in a fantasy world on the screen. Sometimes, respect is not about inviting, but about not hurting someone again, and then she left. A grand wedding, and an empty space, the morning of October 27th. Inverary Castle was radiant in the rare Scottish autumn sunlight. Horns sounded from the shores of Loch Fyne, signaling the arrival of the bridal carriage. Dakota appeared resplendent in a pure white dress, her hair lightly braided, wearing a veil embroidered with a clover, a symbol of luck and eternity. Sam stood in the ancient stone chapel, looking towards the end of the row. All her friends, colleagues, relatives, were present except one. As the orchestra began to play, and Dakota approached, one could see a flash of sadness in Sam's eyes. Nevertheless, the wedding ceremony was perfect. They took their vows, they exchanged rings, they kissed to the thunderous applause of 300 guests and millions of television viewers. After the wedding, dreams that have not yet slept. On the wedding night, in the great room of the castle, Dakota whispered, "I am so happy, Sam. And you?" Sam smiled, gently stroking her hair. "I am happy. Really." But when Dakota fell asleep, Sam stepped out onto the balcony, turned on his phone. In the photo archive, he stopped at an old photo, Katrina, smiling brightly, in a field of violets in Scotland, while the two were filming the first season of Outlander. He didn't delete the photo. He just tapped the screen. Happiness, or a shadow? The marriage of Sam Heughan and Dakota Johnson became a favorite subject of the media. They were invited to be the face of a Cartier campaign, appeared on a major talk show, and became Hollywood's new power couple. But in an interview a year later, when asked, "Do you feel like this was the right decision?" Sam just smiled. He didn't answer directly. He said, "There are people you love. And there are people you love forever, even if you can't be with them." Quote,